Okay, now week 2, installation of Windows Server 2019. Okay, and this is performed by the system administrator. It should be supervised by the system administrator. Okay. And there are different methods to do that. We'll talk about them. First part is you need to do the partitioning. Okay. You need to decide which partition you will choose, where you will install your operating system, and I'll show you how to do this in the lab. Okay. We have different boot options. Yani we have our, let's say we have our Windows Server operating system with us. How do we make the computer? How do we install it? We have different options. We can have it on a DVD. Now nobody is using USB, or you can have it on the network. And you connect your computer to the network, and you have the image file there, and then you install. Okay. We'll show you how to do this. Mainly, we will have an image file on our server on Azure or on Azure. Then we can install it from it. Okay. Advanced startup options. I think you know this in your computer. If you click, it depends. Some of them F1, F4, F5. Then you can choose where you want to boot from. Have you ever seen this? Where you want to boot from? Okay, then you can choose, and if your, God forbid, your computer crashed, then you can also follow some of these steps. Hopefully it will become okay. So once you click on it, then you will reach this point. Then you can use image recovery. We will talk about some of this in the lab, but we don't have a dedicated lab for image recovery. You can, I think you will have this in future courses. Okay. When it comes now about performing Windows Server installation methods, we told you we have the clean installation. And you have a new computer or formatted computer, you do clean installation. Or you do over network using WDS, or we do automated installation بنسميه احنا unattended installation, or in-place upgrade, or migration. I already told you about what is migration. Okay. We have the different desktop experiences or different installation options. We can have desktop experience, it contains everything, or core, okay, because it will need minimal hardware and storage, so it's more secure. And then we have Nano Server. This is a replacement for Server Core because it creates up far fewer hardware resources. Okay, so this is very secure. For our installation, we will do desktop experience. Okay. If I want to install over a network, as I told you, I will put my image file on the network, connect my computer, configure it to the network, use the WDS tools, and then install from the network. Migration, we use another tool called WSMT. Okay. So with the migration, let's say I have 2016, I brought another server, I installed 2019 on it. Now I need to migrate. This is migration. Not delete here, it's not formatted, I just migrate it. Okay, so this one is still there. Unattended, yani automatic installation. You know, when you install, the computer will ask you some questions. Which country, which region, which username, which part. You can put all these answers in one file. We call it unattended installation. Okay, especially like here in this lab. Imagine you are a network administrator and you want to come and install in 25, 26 computers. It's better to do it through the network and use unattended. Much faster. Imagine if you want to do for the whole floor. So, for this one, we use the WDS tools. In-place upgrade, this is, I think, very easy. I mean, this is straightforward. We have done this before. But there is one trick with 2019. Okay. You can only do it from 2016 or Windows Server 2012 and 12 R2. Or Windows Server 2008 R2. Okay. But you have to go in steps from 2008 R2 to what? 2012, 2016, then to 19. Okay. Takes time, huh? Okay, now after we finish the installation, we will see this message coming. We need to configure some options. We need to change the server name. We'll do these things in our lab. I promise you, inshallah, we'll do this. Okay. Domain name, enabling remote desktop, and so on. So this all we will do. And I will email you now our lab file. For activating Windows Server, this is if you are using a registered Windows Server machine operating system. This is the summary. And I'll